Vincent Bates is a strong proponent, strong advocate, a strong voice for rural music education. Similar to the problems that urban school districts, inner city school districts face musically, so do rural school districts. No one wants to be inner city and no one wants to be in rural music because, one, the quality isn't there because of the resources. Everybody wants to be in suburbia. He wrote a paper entitled Music Education Unplugged, and essentially it's riding a wave, a backlash, so to speak, against this ultra interconnected, everything has to be on your iPhone or your app or whatever it is, trying to just calm down and make music. Music Education Unplugged is an agrarian vision serving as a reminder for basic down-to-earth principles for human action and interaction. Agrarian vision serving as a reminder for basic down-to-earth principles for human action and interaction. In an agrarian musical aesthetic, messages are clear and to the point. Musical expression tends to avoid refinement and self-promotion. Everyone is encouraged to participate. Parenthetically, y'all come. Musicking is free and available to all. Parenthetically, not a commodity. And musical actions play an integral role in everyday living. And musical actions play an integral role in everyday living. Local traditions and practices are central. Local traditions and practices are central. Small informal gatherings and natural settings are common. In keeping with an agrarian do-it-yourself tradition, popular music is appropriated for local and individual performance and participation. An agrarian music education is similarly simple, straightforward, and conservative. Music teaching and learning facilitate and are central to the everyday musical lives and overall well-being of individuals, families, and communities. Keep it simple. KISS. Keep it simple. The city of Reggio Emilia in Italy is a magnet for early childhood educators. They have a vision of what an early childhood education should be. And it's based on some principles that I think we could benefit from thinking about. And it's the vision of the child, the image of the child. And children, they contend, should be considered as active citizens with rights, as contributing members with their family of their local community. Children are not waiting to be part of the world. They are part of the world. And even though I say children, I mean adolescents as well. School, therefore, is not preparation for life. School should be life, as much as we can make school life. So children are part of the community. And the other thing is this children's relationships and interactions with a system. Education has to focus on each child, not considered in isolation, but seen in relation with the family, with other children, with the teachers, with the environment of the school, with the community and wider society. Each school is viewed as a system in which all these relationships, which are all interconnected and reciprocal, are activated and supported. This is what Vincent Bates writes about, and I believe this is what Bennett Reimer asks us to consider. What is the bigger picture? For too long, we have been myopically focused on the best performance of sound without giving any thought or little thought to the bigger picture of our local community. What is the purpose, place, reason, and how those things interconnect with community? This is one of the things that Reimer asks of us. Whom do our programs serve? Do children serve parents who serve us? Do children serve parents and the community? What is the sum total of our musical interactions with our children and with the children in the community? The point of Reimer's address is to engage in a conversation that will bring philosophical questions about music and music education into the classroom and down from the ivory tower. As I conclude this series, I want to provide some ideas for you to take into the classroom. Engage your students in discussions of their role in the community. What purpose do they have? What responsibility do they have as musicians in their community? Is musical entertaining solely, or is music something that engages others? What is the best form for service? What is the best way to serve others? You might want to investigate more deeply the Reggio approach, Reggio-inspired schools, the project approach, and how you can design things that connect with communities. That's one of the things that's very important, is that school is not sequestered, bringing the children into the community and not isolating them in schools is very important to Reggio-inspired schools, to the schools of Reggio Emilia. In what ways can we bring our students into the world? Playing at old folks' homes is nice and, in my opinion, another form of entertainment. How can we take the musicians that are in our classrooms and engage senior citizens, the elderly, in singing and playing and moving and becoming part of the music rather than simply listening to it, being entertained by it? Some parting questions for you. Is a music education that does not leave the confines of a school campus the best? If it is the best, then the question becomes, best for whom? How can children develop the disposition for living an authentic musical life in their community, cloistered in a classroom? How does the current model and vision of music education, with its quaternity of musical experiences, serve the community in engaging and visceral ways? As always, take everything I say with a grain of salt. It is to give you reason to think and reflect. In the words of Walt Disney, curiosity keeps us moving forward, opening new doors, opening new opportunities. Therefore, keep moving forward. Take care.